Express Sewer and Drain. We are now inspecting the other side of the duplex on Marin Ave. The digits on this are either 7401 or 7333. So, not 100% sure. I'm going to take a look as soon as I get down off the roof, but I don't think there's a digit placard out there either. So, we are inspecting from roof vent. I can't see too much of the roof here, but we are going to go ahead and head down. We're going to get some of these cobwebs and leaves out, pull the camera back up, clean it off, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the line. Let's see what kind of view we have. Oh, this is pretty decent. See if we can clear it up here. Okay, this portion of pipeline also is constructed with cast iron, which is what I figured. Let's see here. Looks like we've got the same rotting going on in these sections right here, which is gonna be under the house if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you got a big old hairball here too. So as you can see, stuff gets caught. Not only that, but just these sections of pipe that you can see where they're rotted, they're really thin. Let's see if I can clear up my lens enough. Not only that, but the pipe is holding water. Okay, in this section here, this transitioned dramatically into good condition cast iron. And then from here, there is a Y right here. It's probably an inactive Y. They just used it as a 45. I doubt that it's tying in the neighbors next door. And we round that 45, and we have more good condition cast iron, which is good news. Looks like it needs a little bit of a jetting for a couple sections, like right here. There's just some debris buildup on the bottom there. So what we're going to do is we're going to push all the way out to the ABS where they both tie in together. And then from that point, we've inspected everything going forward. You see these circular marks in the pipe? That means this pipe's been snaked before. So it was probably because of that rotting going on closer to where the toilet is at the beginning there. And just like we talked about in the last video at the beginning with the offset, you can see the offset on the other side. We'll go over to that, but you can see it on this side as well too. Yeah, it's a severe offset on both sides. It looks like on this section it's just completely let go of the coupler, the rubber coupler that was around it, and the ABS cleanout just sank. There wasn't proper compaction wasn't done under this cleanout when they dug the hole. So from this point, we've inspected everything else on this pipeline, so we're going to pull back, and this will be the end of the inspection. As you can see here on the right hand side, there is a hairline crack. It appears to run for about a couple feet. Here, let me adjust the reel. There's some moderate pitted sections right there. Considering that it's just moderate pitting and a small crack, I think the structural integrity of this section of pipeline is still good. I don't think that it needs any service other than a hydrojetting, which will be done when we dig up the clean out to install the liner in the first place, so we can jet this section of line and clean it out. So yeah, you can look forward and you can see the two different pathways to take. We just came from the right hand side one. The left hand side one, which is the third branch of that Y, like I said earlier, it can be capped off. I see that sometimes with cast iron pipes. They didn't have a 45, they just used a Y. This could also lead to a end of the line style clean out where it continues to go left and then it 90s upwards to a riser, and the riser could just be buried over here on this side of the yard, and it just wasn't visible. Considering that I'm seeing these swirling marks going up this section of the pipeline too, leads me to believe that when they snaked this line, they had pulled the toilet to do so. We're now climbing up vertical on the roof vent. There's just water in the front of my lens, so you're not going to be able to see anything. So as soon as I pull this camera out, I'm going to end the inspection.